of your signature policies that wouldn't hit most people is a wealth tax, an annual tax on people's assets above 10 million. Can you tell our audience how much you think that would raise a year?
So the estimates that have come out from the TUC and a group called Patriotic Millionaires, who are a group of millionaires saying taxes more, look between 15 to 25 billion pounds a year.
OK. And we've got Paul Johnson in March this year, formerly of the Institute for Fiscal Studies. No country in the world has ever successfully had a wealth tax that raised serious money. That's what I'm questioning.
And I think they're legitimate questions. I'd also say those aren't tiny amounts of money. So actually, whatever you're going to create from a wealth tax is ultimately about reducing inequality. This isn't about creating public investment. We can do that anyway. We don't need to tax the wealthy to do that. This is ultimately about tackling the deep inequality in our society. In terms of Paul Johnson and the IFS, they very much look to protect and maintain the status quo. And what I would say is the status quo, the economy is not working for almost anyone at the moment, unless you're in that top 1%
right. Don't you
of the wealthiest.
The IFS are independent?
They are independent, but there's been reports just last week around their connection with Barclays and some of the things that they've been saying. I think it's legitimate to question economists no matter where they come from.
Sure. Yeah, that's interesting. They say they are independent.
Sure.
You want to spend a lot more on public services and welfare. I wonder if the wealth tax, you present it as a panacea when it's probably not. Is that fair?
No, I don't present it as a panacea at all. In fact, I don't even think it's close to a panacea. That's just the start of the things we need to do. We need to bring capital gains tax in line with income tax. And the reason why that's important, right now, if you're a cleaner, you could be paying more tax than the person who owns the building that you're cleaning. We need to tax earned income as much as we tax unearned wealth. Sorry, the other way around. We need to tax unearned wealth as much as we tax earned income. The moment we're in at the moment, people are really, really struggling. And so I think it's right that the focus is on the super wealthy. I think once we start to move to a better footing as a society where we have better public infrastructure and services, then I think it is legitimate to say paying tax is something that's actually patriotic. We should be proud of contributing to this country, to making sure we have an NHS that works, that we have public transport that works. And yes, everyone will have to pay for that, but ultimately this is about where is the biggest burden, and that should be on the people with the broadest shoulders.